Yo. I've been ghosting you cause I'm working. Like what do you really expect? Money obsessed, cute and sweet, okay, I love how you dress. Man of your talk, give me respect. It's hurting you cause I got the effect. Man of your talk, give me respect. Don't let this shit get to your head.
Literally no sleep right now. I just got to Dubai, 15-hour flight. Oh my God, bro. I don't know why that felt like 3 days, but maybe it's because I haven't slept, really tired. But we pulled up to Dubai so we can meet up with some of my friends as well as lock in. We're gonna be here for like 2 to 3 weeks. And yeah, let's go ahead and just lock in. I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I explore. This is my first time here in Dubai, but if I'm being very honest, a lot of my vacation, I guess you can say, is gonna be me sitting down in my apartment, just working. But I still do fun things here and there. So I'll take you guys along. Hope you guys enjoy this video, all right? I walked out for 2 seconds and like sweat just immediately started dropping off my face. Like it's so hot here. But I mean, this is what I was wearing on the plane, so I'm not gonna take it off. All my clothes are in here, but we just got a black V, so I'm waiting on this to pick me up. Uber. I didn't know they have Uber over here, but I guess it's kind of worldwide. But all right, but we're finna head to the apartment. All right, y'all boys, so the best part about making it is not necessarily just the money. It's not necessarily just the freedom. It's not necessarily just that you can help your mom, but on some like immature stuff too, you can literally get supercars with all of your boys. Because whenever you do start making money, then what happens is you start to meet other people that have money, right? You start to network. Your network grows. I mean, in order to make money, you also need to have a network. So make sure you talk to people. You know, you find people who are doing what you're trying to do or doing what you're already doing, right? Because then, whenever you pull up to Dubai, you know, everyone can afford their whip, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to pay for nobody, you know what I'm saying? Every time we go to dinner, you know, someone's paying the whole tab. There's no one ever is complaining about money or anything like that. And that's what you want, right? Because then you're abundant. You can't be around people, especially like your hometown people who aren't where you're trying to go or don't have what you have, because it's gonna put you back in that little mindset, that scarcity mindset. So be sure to surround yourself around the right people, and then you can do super fun things, right? We're in a whole different continent, bro, just doing random stuff like this, and it's a random like Sunday, I think. So yeah, bro, that's all I have to say about that. Man, I can't lie, Dubai is a pretty beautiful city, bro. It really feels like Miami here, but like cleaner, safer. It's literally just like Miami though. And I'm in the Middle East, but it literally does not feel like I'm in the Middle East. Like, bro, it's so like American and Western over here, but we're not in the West. It's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna lie, we just had a super crazy cut up, bro. Oh my God, I hope I got that on video, but bro, we're on the Palm right now. And like, bro, the cars are literally screaming at the top of their lungs. So I ain't gonna lie, bro, that wrapped it up for the night. I think I had a fun night. If you guys don't know, it's actually my birthday in a couple days. I don't think I even mentioned that. That's not why I came here, but it just happens to be my birthday on Tuesday. So should have a birthday. I guess that was a good birthday gift. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys on the next day because I'm about to go to sleep. I haven't slept in about 24 hours, so sleep is clearly not my friend. But so I just want to do a sit down part of this vlog because, you know, it's now my birthday and I've been here in Dubai for a few days, and I was really just pondering about my journey. Like, I turned 23 today, and like, man, to think like just a few years ago, I was stuck at home. I've never really traveled the world, never really traveled or even around the United States. And, you know, think about how far dropshipping has got me, not only financially, but personally. Like, I've generally become someone that I'm very proud of, because there are a lot of traits that you need to adopt in order to succeed in this game. You know, you need to be able to be disciplined. You need to be able to fail and hit your head and still be willing to get up. You need to have certain characteristics that just can't be purchased, right? And you get that on this journey. And, you know, if you guys are watching this video, I'm sure that you're probably on this journey of trying to succeed in dropshipping or business in general. And I want to let you guys know that it's so worth it. I'm 23, like I'm still in my early 20s. Although I feel like 23 is, in my head, is like, damn, like, dude, I still haven't made it. But at the end of the day, I do want to be grateful for myself. Like, I can just up and go and travel to a whole new part of the world that I've never been to that is just crazy. I mean, you guys see the view out of my apartment, right? I'm able to just work. Like, my business is still running despite me being here in Dubai. And honestly, it's just a great feeling. Like, I really want you guys to respect the journey, right? And it doesn't take as long as you think it does, right? Like, it took me, I would say, I started dropshipping when I was 19. I saw my first success when I was 20 years old, and I was able to, buy a nice apartment, treat my mom out, treat my dad out, be a good inspiration for my little brother, buy a cool car. And all these material things are cool, but it's just like God-given. Like me finding dropshipping when I did was literally like, it was God-given. God was there to show me a new life, and something that I really prayed for. So no matter where you're at in your journey, whether you're at the beginning of it, I can just say, do the journey. Like start dropshipping, start, chasing this dream, because it won't take that long. And now if you're in the journey already, you've been going through it and you haven't seen success yet, be patient, bro. Like it took me 10 months to see success, but 10 months is a very, very short time relative to like how long it would take you otherwise, right? Hypothetically, I went down the 9-to-5 route. I wouldn't be able to live this life in my early 20s. I would be still in Texas, working as a slave job, not being able to take days off, and not being able to experience all the things I've experienced. I've met so many cool people. I've become a person I'm very, very proud of. I've made a lot of money. My mom is taken care of. And I almost want to say I've made it. Like, in my head, I haven't really made it, because there's so many more levels that I need to get to. But in reality, I did make it, bro. Like, I've been making upwards of 30K profit per month for maybe 2 years now, right? Some months have been a bit lower. Some months have been much higher. I've made 100, 200K profit in a month. But I guess, I don't know, bro. It's weird, because when you make it, you don't feel like you actually did. But I think it's important to take moments like these to sit back and be very, very grateful. And even if you guys aren't at the level that I'm at yet, like, be grateful, bro, that you even found this. God gave you the vision. God gave you the vision of running your own business and traveling the world and doing something abnormal and being a top 1%, right? And that is something that you should be proud of. You should be happy that that's even in your mind and that you're even trying, right? Honestly, sometimes, although I'm very, very fast, I'm very, very, gotta get to the next level, gotta work harder. And I preach that on this channel a lot. That's very important. But it's also very important to be grateful, to be proud of yourself. So yeah, 23rd birthday. I'm not really celebrating. I'm really just working. The reason I don't want to celebrate is because, every day is a celebration for me, right? I literally feel like I live a good life every day, even when I'm at home, I never have to stress. I never really worry. I eat where I want. I go when I want, where I want. I enjoy life, for the most part. And seeing everything that I've built, seeing everything that I'm accomplishing and working on and who I've become, something to be proud about every single day, something to celebrate every single day. So just wanted to add this part of the video, because it's like, man, dropshipping really did work out. And it all started from some random TikTok that I watched, or some random YouTube guy saying, hey, make money online. And I listened and I believed it. And I believed in myself that I can accomplish it. And if I can do it, every single one of you guys can do it as well. And I know that sounds very, very cliche, but genuinely, guys, I'm just a normal kid. Like, I'm a normal guy, bro. I'm from Dallas, Texas. There's nothing special. I was not an athlete. I was not amazingly good at school. I'm just a normal guy, just like you are. You probably have things that I don't. You probably have a lot of characteristics that I don't. I just want to say, like, you got this, bro. Don't ever give up. That's the only thing. That's the only rule. The only people that don't make their vision work, that don't make their dream work, are the people that just quit. So don't quit, bro. Like, genuinely. I think every single one of you guys can make it. Okay? Just a little random side thing. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do today. Probably just work, honestly. I haven't been sleeping, bro. I have not had a quality night's sleep in probably like a week or 2 weeks. Because even before I came here, bro, I was working like a dog. And then I come here, the jet lag is bad. There was one night I was up for like an entire 28 hours. The night when we were driving those Lambos, I was literally just up the entire night. And then there was a day where I slept throughout the entire day. I'm cooked, guys. I haven't slept. In a couple of days, so for my birthday, I'm just gonna get some rest. All right, y'all, so I haven't picked up the vlog camera in a few days. It's been my first week in Dubai. I've spent an entire 7 days here so far, and I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion on what I think about it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Out of every single place I've been in the world, this is one place I genuinely would want to live at. I told this to my girlfriend's sister, and I told this to her when I went to Bali. I was like, yo, like, I love Bali, I would move there. And she says, you say that about every place you go to, because it's low-key kind of true. Like, I would move to Miami, I would move to New York, I would move to Austin, I would move to Bali, I'd move to all these places, right? But genuinely, like, for the last time, I do want to say that this is the place I think that I would up and go and move. I mean, it's a big move, it's a big jump. I've never really left my hometown, right? I mean, I left my hometown in a way. I left my hometown to another part of Dallas, but I've never actually moved like out of Dallas or DFW area, and I want to make that jump. I think there's a lot of growth in that. if I think to myself, like, what do I want in a place? What do I want in a home? I feel like Dubai has every single thing, right? It has healthy foods, healthy lifestyle. At least, you know, the area that I'm in is very, very healthy. And I'm sure all of Dubai is like that as well. You know, it's healthy, it's active, it's sun. I like the sun. I'm not a big fan of rain. I'm not a big fan of, you know, cloudiness and stuff like some people are. But it has a lot of sun. It's healthy lifestyle. Everyone's working. Everyone's getting to it, and I think that's what Bali's missing. Because I like the weather in Bali. I like the fact that people are healthy, but it feels too like relaxing, low key. Like now that I really think of it, I don't know if I would want to live in Bali. Like yes, the lifestyle is great. Yes, it's very, very comfortable there, but that's the problem. It's too comfortable. Like one thing about Dubai, bro. If there's one thing I don't like, it's like super expensive, which at the end of the day is not necessarily a bad thing because that just means I gotta lock in and make more money so I can afford a better lifestyle here in Dubai. You know, although like I'm living in a pretty nice apartment, a pretty nice B&B, like there's so much more that I can be doing. I can be going to the nicest gyms, going to the nicest restaurants and stuff like that. And it's expensive, bro. It's very expensive here. I would do it, bro. I would move here. Like, oh, safety is big for me, bro. Like, I'm not like trying to act like I'm a celebrity or anything, but you know, in Dallas, I gotta watch my back, bro. I'm not like from the hood or nothing like that. It's just more of like I know what I have going on, and there are people that know what I have going on. So I'm aware of that, you know. I don't want envy and jealousy to ever come across my life. So I protect myself, you know. I move very smart in Dallas. Not that Dallas is extremely dangerous. It's just like, bro, you never know, right? I don't think I ever would need to worry about that here in Dubai. It's very, very safe. You know, everyone has money. So it's like, I'm the brokest one here. It feels like, bro, like that's another thing. I feel like I've outgrown Dallas, bro, in a lot of ways, you know. I feel like I've met but like a lot of the people in Dallas that have, you know, are killing it. A lot of people that are really, you know what I'm saying, making more than me. But here, bro, everyone's making more than me. Everyone's got something going on. I was, you know, at a coffee shop and I met a few entrepreneurs and I talked with them for hours, bro. And we exchanged WhatsApps and we chop it up and now we're gonna hang out. And these guys are making way more than I am. So the networking out here in Dubai is insane, bro. Like I don't even know how many people I could meet. I've only been here for 1 week. Imagine I lived here for like a year. What would my network look like? Yeah, bro, Dubai is fire. And then like it's just so inspirational. Like look at the views, bro. Like I keep showing you guys what I'm looking at right now. You know, every single place you go, there's a Mansory Rolls-Royce, there's a Brabus G-Wagon, there's a Lambo, that's normal traffic out here. That's the type of life I'm gonna be around. I wanna be around the money and be inspired constantly and know for sure that, you know, all these people have money, why can't I? You know, why can't I reach that level of wealth? You know, it's just I'll become a bigger fish here for sure. So if you guys see me up and dip and move to Dubai, don't be surprised. I'm probably gonna go back to Dallas. I was thinking about extending my trip here. I only have like a 3 week trip here, but I'm low-key about to extend it a bit longer. Maybe stay here for like a month or two, just to really get the feel. But I'm gonna go back to Dallas. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might just see me sell my car. Y'all might see me just, you know what I'm saying, get rid of all my stuff and just up and dip. And I would completely definitely do that. Yeah, guys, it's a little update. My first week update in Dubai. I have another couple of weeks here. It's the weekend. By the way, if you guys wanna know what I've been doing while I'm not recording, I've literally just been working, you know. You know, one thing about me is I don't feel good just chilling. I don't feel good just resting. I like to work. So that's what I've been doing this entire time, working out. So yeah, guys, Dubai might have to be the move. All right, YouTube. So me and my boy right here, we done ventured into the trenches. Yeah. I can't even say trenches, bro. The trenches of UAE, trenches of Dubai. Where are we at again?
The hood, we're in Deira, Old Dubai.
Old Dubai. Well, we got some authentic Arabic food, and this is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really know what this is. I don't even know what I'm eating for real, but I mean, it looks and tastes good, so we're gonna eat it. So
Not bad, right?
pretty good.
Yeah. I get it.
I'll see you guys later. Nobody cares. All right.
I get it.
All right, y'all. So lesson of the day: as an entrepreneur, you need to experience pain. You need to go through something that's damn near traumatic, right? I'm here in Dubai, right? I'm out here in Dubai. I'm with my homie right here. We got my boy Nazar. Say what's up, Nazar.
What's good? Life's good. Life is good.
He's an absolute killer when it comes to AI and SaaS, and he's like one of the coolest entrepreneurs I've ever met. And one thing I always ask my entrepreneur friends whenever I meet them, I ask, what was your lowest point? And he was telling me about, you know, he got injured. I want you to tell the YouTube a little bit about your injury.
Yeah, bro. So life was going good. I was running the software, running the business, making good crypto money. Life felt too good to be true, you know? Life was going too good. But I had a little roadblock and I got injured. My spine basically exploded. I was helping my parents move some things, and I just guess I moved some wrong. And I basically couldn't move for like 9 months. I'm from Canada, so it takes a while to get surgery there. The healthcare is kind of cooked. So I was in pain for basically like 9 months, couldn't move, probably lowest point of my life. I lost a shit ton of money in crypto. It kept going lower and lower in life, pain, everything like that. But then it has got to a point where you just kind of have to make like a big mindset switch and channel that anger like differently, not into just like resentment and pain, and you channel that into just scaling and realizing that maybe everything's kind of like for the good, and that's kind of what I want to take it, is that maybe God or someone made this happen so I lock in and I endure this pain to be able to get to where I am today.
So tell them when you experienced this pain, like what was that lock-in phase like that? Like you were in the crib, you couldn't move. How many hours a day were you putting into your business?
Literally for probably 9 months straight, all I did was just wake up, sit in my chair or lay in bed and just work like 15-hour days, 16-hour days. Dark room, bro. I'd have literally my blinds closed and I would just work, staring at my laptop, computer all day, seeing what we can optimize, see what we can fix, see what we can improve, seeing what we can set up. Literally 9 months straight, and then the business, record month. Like 3 months in a row. And then eventually Canadian healthcare, I got surgery. I came to Dubai as soon as I could after I got recovered. Came to Dubai. First month we 2x our revenue in Dubai, and then the month after we're about a 3x our revenue since coming to Dubai.
That's so beautiful.
So it's all planned out, bro.
That's so beautiful. The lesson in this, bro, is like sometimes God will throw you an obstacle. You know, you guys know for me, I lost my dad. You know, I lost my relationship, like all that stuff, bro. Like I was really, really struggling, and you know that is where I turned it up. Like if you guys have watched that video about my story about, you know, how dropshipping like ruined me and how like I was able to save myself again from a lowest point. And the story is literally the same with every single other person I've talked to, you know, Nazar, me, every other entrepreneur I've met here in Dubai, they have some type of story where they were just completely cooked down on their last, whether it be their last dollars, they get injured, they lose money, they're broke, whatever, right? So like if you guys are experiencing that type of pain right now, like use that, bro. Be happy. This is your chance. This is God telling you that you can make something of yourself, because you have unlimited energy, unlimited opportunity right now. So
it is literally up to you how you, like it's fully up to you how you channel that energy. Like at the start, obviously, bro, like I'm in pain. I'm not happy with life, you know, like shit sucks.
Yeah.
I'm losing money, I'm in pain, couldn't do shit, right? Literally going from Dubai, working out, living every day, making so much money, to going laying on my ass in Canada at minus 40 degrees, bro, not able to do shit. Like your mind goes through something, but it's literally fully up to you to just channel that anger and go through that literally mental switch. Like, I can't be feeling like this. I have to channel that into something else. Like, you just have to commit to making that decision.
Yep.
And use that pain as fuel to get to where you want to be. I did that. It took a bit. It does take a bit to obviously get the courage and take the risk to make that change. But as soon as you do it, bro, probably best decision I've made. Every entrepreneur, best decision they made.
And you look back at it, and you're like, that was the moment where everything changed.
Yeah.
Like, we all have that moment, you know? So, what's your moment, you know? What's your moment? You watching this. Like, it could be right now. You might be dealing with financial problems. Your girlfriend might have left you. Use it, bro. Use your pain. So, that's the lesson of the day. So, other than that, bro, Dubai is beautiful.
Life's good, bro.
Life's good,
We're
you know what I'm saying?
now.
We're much better now. The hard times didn't last forever.
Nah, bro.
It felt like it was lasting
never
forever. It felt like it was gonna last forever.
It did.
But
It's never forever.
Literally, bro.
It's that light at the end of the tunnel.
and now we're out here, bro. Like freedom, bro. I feel so free here. Like you're from Canada, I'm from Texas. Like
Yeah, bro. I was talking with some people. Like people say like Dubai's like so strict and you can't do shit here. But low key, I feel more free here than I would in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can't rip a supercar 300 kilometers down a tunnel in Canada. Bro, I'm going to jail. Here, I can't do that. Well, I didn't do that though. That's in Mexico. I didn't do that.
That was
hypothetically.
That was in Oman, bro.
Yeah, hypothetically, you could do that. You just gotta slow down before the speed cameras, is what I heard. Allegedly, that's what they do. I would never do that.
We don't drive supercars fast. We obey all the laws. And, all the speed limits and stuff, right?
All the laws of Dubai, compliance, like I make sure everything's good. I would never do anything wrong.
Facts. Do you have anything last thing to say to my vlog for anyone trying to make it in business currently? They want to live free. They want to come to Dubai. They want to smoke hookah on the beach. Like what do you have to say to the person who's currently in their room but they want to live in this life and sit at these tables?
That's a good question, bro. I think it's kind of just based on the lesson that kind of we talked about, like the biggest lesson is just channeling your pain to get you where you want to be instead of channeling it to just push you lower in life. Just use that as fuel. Use it to push you in life. Make it, you know, the reason, kind of the fire under your ass to get to where you want to be. Because then, bro, you did it while you're in this much pain. Just imagine any other pain is like nothing.
It's nothing, bro.
Bro, if you have money, this type of pain is like nothing, you know?
Literally.
So just push through anything you're going through. Use it as fuel. Make it happen. It's literally possible, bro. Like everyone has the doubts that it's not possible. You know, like should I do it? Should I not do it? But it's always possible. Just push through it, bro. Like it took me years to kind of get to where I'm at. Don't give up, and then just fucking make it happen, bro. Even if you're struggling, your last dollar, you're in pain, your girl left you, bro, just fucking make it happen. It's
Wise
possible.
words, bro. Wise words. And there is also one thing I want to add. Like, if you get through a hard time one time, there's literally like you have confidence no matter what other challenge comes up, right? Anything can pop up for you right now, bro. You literally just experienced a real injury, bro. That's like the worst pain ever. Like no matter what happens now, you'll always be sane-minded. You won't have to rebuild that strength. You have the mental strength. You know, I had the mental strength from losing my dad. That was very, very hard, bro. Super, super hard.
Bro, that's like the hardest thing a man
That's like
can
the
go through.
hardest thing
I don't
I
even want
know.
to think about that, but that's the hardest thing a man can go through, I
bro,
think.
he died in my hands, bro. I'm so serious, bro. The shit, like I can literally think about that moment at any time,
Bro,
and like just immediately have full energy.
You know
bro.
what's crazy you're saying that right now? Because the other moment that made me lock in when I was 18, I was like, bro, I was living life as well. I was bartending at like these top clubs. I was getting girls. Like life was good. It felt too good again. And then I remember seeing, you know, that feeling when you see your dad like getting old, getting sick.
Yeah.
That was the first moment in my life that made me lock in. Seeing my dad like getting sick, getting old, like getting unhealthy. I was like, fuck, bro, this bartending's not gonna do shit.
Right.
Literally within a week, I quit all my jobs and started an online business.
Hey,
I
bro.
literally got into online business within a week after getting that pain of seeing my dad like getting old. Just feeling like fuck, bro. Like bartending is gonna save the family, bro. I gotta lock in.
That's beautiful, bro. I'm so proud of you, and I'm glad that we met, bro, here in Dubai. We literally just met like a couple of days
Nah,
ago.
he's a legend, bro. I love this guy. One of the most like this is not for the vlog, not for the camera. The reason, like me and him been hanging out like almost every day, just because he's a genuine dude, and I can tell that. Like he's got a good heart. He's a genuine dude, and we just click because, bro, chill ass dude, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. And at the end of the day, yes, we're brothers. We're locked in, and we're also gonna make money together now. Like literally because of this random networking. We met just randomly in Dubai, bro. We rip supercars already. We eat out. Like, thanks for hopping on the vlog, my boy. I'm sure the vlog will see you again soon.
Appreciate it, brother. Let's run it.
Yes, sir. I'm with my boy Yusuf today.
What's up, boys?
Bro, I just want to talk about how crazy Dubai is, bro. I literally was sitting down, right? And I'm over here doing some work, making a YouTube video for you guys, right? And my boy over here, I don't know how to zoom on this camera, but that guy right there, I saw him on his computer and I was like, yo, this guy is on Shopify. And literally, bro, like, I was like, yo, he's on Shopify. Let me go say what's up to him. So I walked up to him and it turns out, bro, he's like an absolute killer, bro. Like one of these low-key guys, like doing millions, bro. And it's like, it's just, bro, it just made me realize, like, bro, there's so much motion here in Dubai. I've literally met so many guys, like including you feel me? Like,
yeah, bro, we met some pretty cool people. Man, we met a lot of people, bro. We done some cool shit in Dubai, supercars. Fuck. You know what's not gonna be here for the yacht though? That's a bit of
oh yeah, they're getting a yacht, bro.
Yeah.
They decided to get it on the day after I
bro,
leave.
on God, we didn't know, bro. I thought you were leaving on Friday night, bro.
No.
You told me Friday, so I thought Friday night, so yeah.
Honestly, guys, I thought about extending. I thought about staying longer, but if I'm being very honest, like, I really, really am so focused back at home in Dallas. Like, my routine is so dialed. Like, I'll sit down for 15 hours a day. I'll go to the gym. Like, I feel like I'm locked here too, but like, not like I am at home. Like, this was not meant to be a vacation. I didn't really want a vacation. It's not really the time. We have a lot of things that we're building. You know, we're starting up a new e-com brand. We're taking that to 9 figures, and you know, that takes a lot of focus, and it takes trenches, right? It's what it really takes. It takes sacrifice. Although me, I have the ability to travel around the world. You know, I kind of choose not to. I need to travel less. So I'm about to go back home. I'm about to lock back in. You know, sit at the desk, live a boring life, work out. Probably gonna do another 75-day hard. But Dubai was fun, bro. I'm glad I came. A lot of people I met, a lot of inspiration I got. And I got to experience some cool stuff, like being out here, you know, in the Middle East. It's different, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The vibes are immaculate.
Crazy, bro.
Literally.
But what no insane drive, bro. You gotta have those strange moments. I'm gonna be staying a month here, but I'm gonna be fully alone. Not gonna be with anyone.
Are you really gonna be focused though?
Yeah, no, I am.
You can focus here with all the fun here. Like, there's so much fun to
I
do.
can focus.
There's so many people that I'm like going to coffee with. Like, I met so many people just on the street. Like, bro, I was at the coffee shop the other day, and I saw a guy reading a book about, it was by David Ogilvy. And if you guys are in ecom, you guys know about David Ogilvy, right? If you guys are really, really deep in ecom, he's pretty much like one of the top copywriters. So I was like, bro, this guy definitely does ecom. So I went up to him and I was like, yo, bro, you do copywriting, you're in the ecom. He doesn't really do ecom, but he works with ecom brands like as an agency. And I ended up just getting coffee with bro for like 3 mornings in a row. And we just went to lunch earlier today. It's like, bro, those connections are so amazing, but the only thing is like, I don't need to meet people, bro. I need to be in the trenches. Like, the trenches are where things are built, right? If you guys are in the trenches right now, bro, respect it. You know, be bored, be happy with that. Just have a routine, eat the same food, go to the same gym. You know, do the same stuff. So, do you have a trench moment story that you have to share?
Trench moment?
Like how did you get to the success that you're at now? I know it took some trenches.
Bro, no, it took bad trenches, bro. Like, I kid you not, for like the first 2 years, bro, I wouldn't leave my room. I think I told you this. Like, I genuinely, like, for like 2-3 years, bro, I didn't go anywhere. I did no traveling. I met no one. I was literally just locked in at my laptop, at my desk, 13 hours a day. Bro, like, that was like, people always want to skip that shit. Like, they see the shit that we post on social media, they see the story, they see that shit, and they think that's our life. Bro, to get to that, bro, so many dark days, so many days where you get 4 hours of sleep, bro. So many days where you lose so much money. Like, bro, like, I've lost so much money while trying different things out and flopping. Like, to get to this shit, it's not easy, bro. It takes time, and you can't just pick up a laptop and travel and work. Like,
No,
there's times where you need to lock in.
To be able to hit these views, to be able to hit, you know what I'm saying, different cities and all that stuff, bro, it definitely takes the trenches. I talked with Nazar about this too. Like him too, bro. He was just doing 15-hour days every day because he got injured, you know, and just in his room, dark. Like people thinking that, like his family thinking that he's crazy or like that something's wrong with him or he's depressed. But in reality, bro, it's like, no, you're just building.
Bro,
Right?
I love that shit, bro.
I love it too. That's literally
here in Dubai.
That's literally why I want to go back home, bro. Like, I love the trenches. I love it. I just have so much passion. I feel so good when I'm just working.
Traveling with your boys is also something that's amazing, but
It can
it
get
gets to a
distracting.
point where you need to be alone.
Yeah, you need to be alone. So if you're in that alone phase, enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it. But yeah, I'll see you guys. We're probably gonna go to dinner with my boy right here. I just got his number. We're gonna share some ecom sauce together and, you know, grow. It's crazy, bro. My network grows just by stepping on this pool right here. So yeah, gonna hit a dinner, probably vlog that a little bit, and I'll see you guys when we hit a dinner. All right, I just want to do a sit down part of this vlog. Let me tell you guys something, right? Everything you guys are watching this video, you know, the cool cars, the Dubai trip, whatever, that's all cool and all. But none of this was me. Like, genuinely, none of this was me. I put it all up to God, right? He gave me everything I needed to succeed. And I'm gonna tell you guys how you can, you know what I'm saying, get a good relationship with God so that he can bless you as well. So I'm successful, right? I would say so. I'm successful. I'm 23 years old. I, you know, can travel. I have a $1 million business. I am in shape. I'm healthy. Family loves me. All that stuff, right? All the great, beautiful things that life is about, right? But the true maturity comes from realizing that all of this is from God, right? I don't have any money. All of it is God's money. I'm only able to hold money. I'm only able to have an audience on YouTube. I'm only able to have a healthy lifestyle because God allowed me, right? And I know this sounds cliche. I know even if you guys aren't like believers or anything, like, you don't have to be, right? You don't have to be believers. I know this is not for everybody, but you know, you have to believe in something, like whether it be God, whether it be the universe, whether it be in karma, whatever, right? Put good into the world, you're gonna get good out. So to see success and be able to have a great life, you genuinely have to trust in the higher power. You genuinely have to realize that you are incapable of doing anything if it wasn't for your higher power, because at the end of the day, like, he's only gonna give you what you deserve. If you're lazy, if you take shortcuts, if you cheat, if you know what I'm saying, you don't actually try, why on earth do you expect to have, you know, all the desires that you want? Why on earth do you expect to have a successful business? Why on earth do you expect to have anything? Because God's only gonna give you something that you can handle. He's only gonna put enough responsibility on your plate that you can handle. So your job is to prove to God that you can handle everything that you're asking for. You wanna have a successful business, okay? Can you handle people? Can you lead employees? Can you be financially literate? Ask yourself that. So the only question, if you want to see success, is what kind of skills do I need to build? How do I prove to God that I'm worthy of these things? And it starts by learning, it starts by implementing, it starts by practicing, right? It starts by practicing good habits, right? So if you want to be successful, be a learner, be an action taker, be someone who won't quit, be someone who sees an obstacle and overcomes it no matter how big the obstacle looks, no matter how impossible the obstacle looks. You're going to at least try, right? Even if it doesn't work, you're going to try. Because that proves to God that, okay, this guy is willing to be blessed, right? He's capable of being blessed with certain things. I can trust him with my money. When I say my, I mean God's money, right? If he can trust you with his resources, if he can trust you with his tools, if he can trust you with his influence, then he will give it to you. But you have to be trustworthy enough for it first, okay? So this leads me into the next thing I want to talk about. Money without God is trust me guys, I've lived that, right? I've lived that before. There was a moment in time when I first made money, I completely forgot about God. I was super faithful. I was in my faith, super heavy before I made money. When I made money, I just got lost in the sauce, right? You get lost in this new world. You start thinking that you have this ego. You think that's all you. But one thing's for certain, guys, is God is going to take that right back away. If you don't deserve it, he's going to take it right back. It's his money anyway. So, you know, be sure to live correctly. Be sure to get right with God if you are on this path, because you're going to have a lot of extra hardship for no reason if you're not right with God. There's been countless people I've seen come and go in this business who made, you know, excess amounts of money and stuff, but they weren't living right. They did it in a bad way, right? They were doing scamming or doing something that I've never seen a single person last in this game who does bad stuff, who does black hat e-com, who scams people, who does OnlyFans, stuff like that. Like, you don't last, bro. Like, you don't last, like, genuinely. And I'm a big believer in karma, right? And I get karma, whatever you want to call it, you know, like, bro, whatever you do is going to catch up to you. So you want to make sure you do good constantly if you want your life to grow, compounding time over time over time, right? Everything that I did, everything you see, everything that's cool and inspiring in Dubai and, you know, cars and all that stuff, right? I've been here for 2 weeks now, and this is just a thought that's always on my mind, bro. Like, I wouldn't be here without God, bro, genuinely. And that's a really important realization I think every single one of you guys need to make. You guys can't make it without God. So that's my little piece of advice for you guys, okay? God bless. Yo, what is up, everybody? So as you guys can see, we are back in the great state of Texas, man. I had a great trip in Dubai. It was amazing. But if I'm being very honest, I was so ready to come back home. Over in the last like maybe 3 to 4 days of me being in Dubai, I was ready to come back to Dallas. And the reason I wanted to come back to Dallas is because, bro, like, my routine here is so dialed in. Like, bro, you guys don't understand how focused I am here. Like, when I'm at home, like, all I do is eat, work, and work out. There's literally nothing else. Like, I sleep very well, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, in Dubai, it was just too fun. I was having way too many distractions, too many friends. You know, I'm not, like, saying that's a bad thing. It's good to, like, enjoy your life, but I'm in the phase right now, and, you know, I feel like every young man in their 20s needs to be in the phase of just, like, building. And, you know, not that I wasn't working in Dubai, I was working, but I just feel like I was having way too much fun. Like, it's a good and a bad thing, but as long as it's not too prolonged, right? Like, I'm back here in Texas now, and I'm not gonna lie, today's my first day of 75 hard again. If you guys remember, if you guys have been followers of my channel or my Instagram for a while, I did a 75 hard maybe like 2 months ago. I finished it like 2 months ago, and that was probably one of the most transformative things that I've ever done in my entire life. And the reason that it changed me so much, because it showed me, like, you know, how much I'm capable of. It showed me how much discomfort grows you. So, you know, I kind of came back home and I was like, yo, bro, like, I had a great time in Dubai. I had a lot of fun. It was totally worth it, but the job's not done. The job is not finished. So I started another 75 hard today. I literally just got back from Dubai like a day or two ago. We're getting straight back to it, bro. Like, literally straight back into the work, straight back into the grind. I'm doing 75 hard to instill a level of discomfort, because I'm a big believer that you need to feel discomfort to grow and elevate. So yeah, guys, we got another 75 day happening over the next 3 months. Some big things are gonna happen, bro. We're gonna start up a new e-com brand on this channel. We're gonna document it live. We're gonna scale that. We're gonna scale everyone inside of Ecom Labs up to 100K a month. And bro, we have a lot of goals to reach, and I hope that you guys would like to be a part of this journey. So if you guys are enjoying the channel, if you guys are enjoying the ecom content, I recommend you guys go ahead and subscribe, because we are just getting started. We're just getting started. We are a small channel, bro. We have like, what, 2,000 subscribers and 2,000 people that I care about, and you know, that's you right there. But we're not finished, guys. The sky is the limit. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out some of my other ecom content if you want to know what I do for a living, to be able to afford a cool lifestyle and live free and do all of that stuff. Yeah, that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.